Welcome back inside the Diecast Dude Racing Network. You know what time it is. It's time to crown a champion. It's the Tournament of Champions final round. We've narrowed the field down to 4 finalists, and it's time to crown Season 1's first legend. Leading off tonight, our ID Card Tournament number 2 champion, Lieutenant Dan, driving in Solid Muscle, weighing 40.7 grams. Next up, it's the 63 car. It's the Lamborghini Tournament champion, joining the field today will be our ID Car Tournament number 1 champion, Gazippy Doo, in the GT Hunter ID car, weighing 32.71 grams. And last up tonight, it's going to be Phoenix in the Nissan Silvia S13. He was our Nismo Classic Tournament champion, and he is ready to go racing. All 4 drivers have been through a heated field. They're here, and they're ready to race. We're going to give it 8 races tonight. That's right, count them up, 8 races to determine one champion for Season 1. And here we go. It's going to be the Lamborghini Hurricane out into Turn 2. He leads Phoenix in the S13 into Turn 3, and it will be the number 63 Lamborghini Hurricane winning race number 1, beating Phoenix across the line. The ID cars, still at the top of the mountain, might have been a little bit afraid to get down to the bottom now that we see what waits at the bottom of the mountain. The ID cars have waited a long time to race each other, and we'll see who can come out on top tonight as race 1 goes to the Lamborghini Hurricane. And we're set for race number 2. DNFs for the 2 ID cars, as it's going to be Phoenix into turn number 2. He's going to get down to turn number 3 all by himself with GT Hunter, who rolls, gets slammed into by the Hurricane, and Solid Muscle, driven by Lieutenant Dan, bringing up the rear, sliding through the finish line, completely out of control. Phoenix making it into turn 2. He had all kinds of that GT Hunter behind him, but on its top it goes. Another one. Those ID cars are going to have to keep it under control, keep it on the track if they want any chance of winning. And there they are out front. Solid Muscle, GT Hunter. We've waited for this matchup. It's going to be Solid Muscle driven by Lieutenant Dan out in front. He's going to get down to the turn number 2 by himself. This is not a race. He's going to win. He's going to get slammed into by Phoenix. And the 63 car is going to finally make it across the line. Slow, but at least he made it across the line. Phoenix and that S13 out of control. Gazippy Doo out of control. Everybody just trying to get to that finish line. They want maximum points. There's no holding back. There is no tomorrow. This is the Tournament of Champions. One winner will come out of tonight's race. We are ready for race number 4. Phoenix in that S13 is going to be leading the field in points, but right now it's Gazippy Doo into turn 2. He's going to have the Hurricane right behind him, and it'll be Gazippy Doo, and down goes the tower. All kinds of chaos and havoc down at the finish line. Just more racing action brought to you by the Diecast Dude Racing Network. Cars are everywhere. Pumpkins are everywhere. We hope you have a fantastic Halloween. If you can, drop a like, give us a comment, let us know how we can make the racing experience better for you. GT Hunter sent it to the finish line. He just got a little sideways there and takes out the finish line podium. As we're halfway through our Tournament of Champions, it's race number 5, as it's going to be Phoenix into turn number 1. They're all together. Lieutenant Dan goes around, they cross the 69th Street Bridge, and it will be the S13 driven by Phoenix, followed by Lieutenant Dan in solid muscle. Cars finding their way down that straightaway, but once they get into the turn 2 and turn 3, it's any man's game. The S13 made it through the corners. Phoenix, better known as El Drifto, he drifted it right through turn 3, and he picks up the win. More importantly, he starts to open up a gap. With just 3 races to go, he leads by 5 points. He's got a little bit of room to play with. It's going to be the Hurricane out in front into turn number 2. He's going to have GT Hunter behind him. There goes Phoenix. He's on his top. There goes Lieutenant Dan. He's on his top. There goes Giuseppe Du. He is on his top. The 63, the Lamborghini Hurricane, makes it down in one piece, wins the race, picks up maximum points. DNFs for Giuseppe Du and Lieutenant Dan. Was it Giuseppe Du? No, it's DNFs for the S13 driven by Phoenix and Lieutenant Dan. Giuseppe Du makes it to the finish line, albeit on his roof, he still makes it to the finish. And what does that do to the points? It's locking them up real tight now. Just 2 points separating first from second and third. Giuseppe Du and Lieutenant Dan and the ID cars are down into turn number 3. And it's going to be Giuseppe Du winning the race, followed by Lieutenant Dan. A little bit of bumping and shoving down there at the finish line, but that's to be expected. Because as of right now, with 1 race to go, we have a new leader. Giuseppe Du holding everybody up in the straightaway. He gets into turn 2 ahead of Lieutenant Dan, but Lieutenant Dan hasn't given up. Neither has the 63. Neither has Phoenix. They all cross the finish line. Pumpkins and all. And with the points added up, 1 race to go. Giuseppe Du in the lead by 2 points over Phoenix as they get underway. Phoenix with a beautiful overtake in the turn number 2. He's going to get down to turn number 3 by himself. Just keep it straight, and Phoenix will win the race, followed by the 63. Lieutenant Dan and Giuseppe Du. Unbelievable. What a pass on the final lap. Giuseppe Du, look at the pass. He comes past Lieutenant Dan, waves in the mirror. See you later. Giuseppe Du tries to pull back. He can't. Phoenix in the S13 comes out on top. He wins the race. He gets the maximum points. He wins the Tournament of Champions, and he becomes Brick Mountain Speedway's first legend. We'll have plenty of legends, I'm sure. But Phoenix in the Nissan Silvia S13, he gets it. He gets it done. He finds all the right cards and puts that Nissan Silvia in the victory lane, taking home the Tournament of Champions top prize. We hope you had a great time. Don't forget, coming up next is our Survivor Series, our modified tournament. We'll see you next week.